Hi everyone, hi chat. So yeah. Um Real quick, I want to talk about something. Um and if you're watching the thing I upload shortly after this, uh you'll understand. But yeah. So real quick, first of all, let's show some fan art, which actually kind of ties in perfectly. This was made by Rick. This is amazingly accurate, especially to what happened yesterday. So, you know, I actually felt that both combined with this and Stanley Parable, where we make decisions and blah 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 that affect the story and the outcome, blah blah blah. I think that it's fitting that I talk about this real quick. So yes, I'm sorry, probably 5 minutes. So for people wanting to see the Stanley Parable thing, I will put a time code in after the stream is done. But for the next few minutes, I do want to talk about the funny puppet man thing since I feel I need to discuss it. So I want to say this. Frankly, I've been meaning to say this, and now I just feel like whatever. We might as well just get it out of the way. And I'm just gonna keep this fan art up for a while. I think Rick's fan art deserves that, to be fair. Yeah. Some people, primarily one person, I'm not going to name who it is because, frankly, it doesn't matter who it is. Anyone doing this is, it's just, don't do that. But, so, yesterday, I released a video about, just a little me messing around in Gmod, whatever, just something I want to upload. Yesterday, first of all, I didn't even know this, but yesterday, I didn't notice before I uploaded the video. Yesterday, the funny puppet man himself, Logan, uploaded a video about Precious, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how it was. I haven't watched an SML video, for at least a couple weeks now, if not longer. Yeah. I don't know. And frankly, there were people complaining about, why didn't you watch the video? Why didn't you make an initial thoughts or a reaction or blah, blah, blah? First of all, I just stopped, only a little while ago, making the initial thoughts videos. And the last thing I want to do is stop and then jumpstart it again, just like that, because then it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, Rip Precious. I said that in my last stream. And by the way, this same person was like, oh, well, the thing Dub said in the Minecraft stream, he sounded like sarcastic. He was obviously faking that he was upset about Precious and Logan being upset that Precious died. And I'm like, what? Honest to God, this felt like, oh, you didn't mourn the death of Logan's cat the way I wanted you to. And by the way, guess what? Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. I've had a cat die too, so I know how it feels. And actually, no, I don't quite know how it feels for Logan, because Logan had that cat way longer. So, yeah, the equivalent for if one of my cats died right now at the same age that Precious died would be like if I had these cats since I was like 4 or 5, if I remember. Yeah, 4 or 5, seriously. And honest to God, it's like, excuse me, you didn't mourn the way I wanted you to? It's like, I'm sorry. And let's get into the stuff about SML, just the general, because this person has also said stuff like, oh, well, he's let down the fans because he isn't making, reactions anymore. Did I promise you reactions? Are there not tons of other channels out there reacting to the funny puppet man. It's not my problem. Go watch another person react to funny puppet man. It's not my issue. Also, they've been saying stuff like, oh, well, he's become the exact same thing he would have hated. He's become just like Logan. Literally, how have I become like Logan? Am I a pathological liar? And I just... That's sarcasm, by the way, because I'm not a pathological liar. I don't... Well, actually, I think some things Logan's a liar about. Other things Logan just doesn't commit to, which, to be fair, could be considered that. But, it's kind of like, I never promised, reactions till the end of time. I mean, I'm gonna react to SML videos until the day I die, or the day the channels go down. I never promised that. Frankly, I'm just tired of people. You don't live vicariously through Logan. You don't have to make videos on everything the man does. Exactly, and that's my problem. Everyone thinks, and I've gotten this tons and tons of times. I've gotten, hey Dove, did you hear about the drama with Chili? Hey Dove, did you hear that Logan's cat died? Hey, did you hear that such and such happened with Logan? Hey, did you hear the thing? And then it even connects to people who aren't even Logan. Hey, did you hear the thing about Lance or Tito or blah, 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 blah. I care about the man's content. And until that external stuff starts impacting content, I don't care. And even now, I don't care about the new stuff. The new stuff is just kind of like, okay, the few good videos we get from him now, it's like, that's great. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not making the initial thoughts videos or the reactions or whatever, because I don't care. I don't want... I'm not... And actually, I did want to say this. I felt like this should have gone without saying, but I guess just in case. Just in case this wasn't obvious. That whole bit at the end of, I think it was the second to last or last initial thoughts video, where I basically said, I'm not following Logan to a new channel. That was, and you know what? I'll take the blame for this. This is my fault. I should have clarified, like, that's it. No more reactions to new SML videos, no more initial thoughts videos, blah, 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 blah. And I'll tell you what. If he brings back the plushes, I might bring those back. Might. But first of all, hell will probably freeze over at this rate before he brings back the plushes. And second of all, that's still a might. I didn't just stop doing that because, oh, Hermino like puppets. No, it's because of the fact that I've seen Logan's channel decline just so much. And some people just can't handle the fact that I'm not going to make SML reactions until the end of time. So, I don't know. I'm a bit upset, I'll admit, over the fact that people want to sort of... And I know that some people... I think a lot of people are especially upset about the reactions because... the reactions being done, in part because they want an excuse to watch the SML stuff without watching the SML stuff and giving Logan views, because they hated the idea of giving Logan views. I know some of you people were out there, and I don't think that's right, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm done with reactions. I'm sorry, I did not promise that I would do reactions forever. One of these days, and it's kind of funny, because I remember seeing at least one or two people back in January and February, December, January, February, them saying, oh, he's never gonna quit SML content. Oh, he's gonna be stuck with SML forever. What an idiot. You're never gonna quit, dumb. And then, when I, stopped doing reactions and eventually initial thoughts. Dub, why you stop initial thoughts and reactions? No, you can't do that. Listen, for those thinking, oh, I'm done with all the SML content. No, I've still got more on the way. But there are some things that are just done. I don't know what else to say. And as for not so much the person, but the thing that started this whole giant people throwing a fit about yesterday's video because I didn't react to the cat video. I'm sorry. I've been like barely keeping up with Logan. I didn't even know that video was out, and now that I know it's out, I still don't care. I might, what is it? Is it not honoring the death of Precious that I didn't watch the video? Is that it? Is that the problem? Charmex come back. Honest to God, I don't know what happened to Charmex. I don't know why he left, but you know what? If he left, he left. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Well, first of all, actually, I do have a couple more things I want to say. I'm going to definitely stop this within the next couple minutes because we do need to get started on the Stanley Parable, all that stuff. But honestly, I don't think fans are a hive mind. I don't believe sort of in the whole control your fans type deal. I want, the weakest argument I've ever heard against Logan has probably been that whole he doesn't control his fans thing. In fact, I don't like people saying that about a bunch of YouTubers. I think that's a bit silly. I think it's a bit silly to say, oh, why didn't you control your fans, Logan? How dare you? There's only so much a guy can do. He doesn't control robots. But at the same time, on this channel, I expect anyone who's been watching for any longer than frankly, a few minutes to understand that this is the channel where we have some actual critical thinking. Some actual, discussion going on. What we don't do is me don't like, me spam dislike your live streams, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's kind of annoying, if I'm going to be totally honest. Call me crazy. How dare you not make... Excuse me, Dub? You went 3 nanoseconds without making a thing about Funny Puppet Man? That's it. I'm gonna spam dislike all your stuff. So, all your live streams and all this stuff. And, I'm gonna say your channel's dying, because you didn't make the Funny Puppet Man content I want. So, and I know this is only a few people. I know a lot of you guys, I'd say this is probably, 12 to 24 people at absolute most. But it is annoying. So to all of you who have been patient, who are sticking around, all this stuff, thank you. Honest to God, thank you. I appreciate it. To all the people who have been doing whatever this garbage is, come on. Yeah, you guys should be better than this. Let's be honest. Some of you guys said you were even subscribed. If you're subscribed to my channel, I expect you to be better than that. I expect, this kind of, anger from, the 8-year-old Jeffy fans who, because I said, who were like, he doesn't like Jeffy. What I don't expect it from is from my own subscribers. That's the part that makes me the most upset. It's the fact that I have this in my own fan base, which is supposed to be a base, I would hope, of critical thinkers. I get it. Not everyone is going to be that way, but still. So, for those who just want to see the Funny Puppet Man content, and you don't care about the streams, that's fine. Ignore them. I still have some Funny Puppet Man content on the way. But for those who are gonna continually spam dislike and complain and all this stuff, just listen. Actually, you know what? I do want to say something. If you're gonna be that type of person, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe right now. Just, please, honest to God, just leave. It's better for you and for me that you just leave. Don't, like, try to, throw this whole hissy fit or whatever. And, people are wondering why I'm so upset. Because, honestly, I'm just tired of people complaining that I didn't talk about SML today. Yeah, my life doesn't revolve around SML. And last thing I'll say, and then we need to get started because this has gone way longer than I thought it would. Question for you real quick. Does it say anywhere on my channel, like in the name, I don't remember if it says it in the description, the channel description. In fact, I should check that now since I'm thinking about it. Does it say anywhere, I mean anywhere at all in my yeah, it doesn't even say that in the thing. It says I review various types of videos, but it doesn't say anything about SML. My channel name is not SML Reviewer or anything like that. I never promised that I'd do SML content until the end of time. That's the long and short of it. So the fact that I've stopped doing a couple things because I simply don't want to react to Funny Puppet Man anymore, or because I don't want to do initial thoughts on it anymore. Oh no, I must be evil because I'm betraying the fans. This isn't like a situation with Logan where, it's kind of like, Logan would say, oh, well, y'all, I'm bringing back the Woody and Shrek and all this stuff, and then he just never does. I never promised you guys reactions until the end of time, but whatever. Yep, anyway. Alright, I'm done. Stanley Parable time. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this as a separate thing later on, for the people who don't want to watch the very beginning of a live stream. And, yeah, now everyone will leave. Everyone except, like, 40 people will leave. But, yeah. If you, want to stick around for the Stanley Parables part of this stream, if you're watching this live, then, please be my guest. If you don't want to, you're probably watching the uploaded version, but if you want to see the uploaded version, if you're watching the uploaded version, but you want to see the, Stanley Parable bit, just, go to about 18 minutes in and you'll be there. So, yeah. Alright. Alright, there we go. And yeah, Stanley Parable time. I had to get that out. I'm sorry. It was, just annoying. You honestly have loads of potential in your cartoon and / review style, plus your commentary is pretty good. Yep. Oh, and there goes everybody. We're already down like nearly 10 viewers. What is Stanley Parable? I'm glad you asked, because it's a game I've been meaning to play for a long time. Yeah. For those who do know what this is, I don't think I've seen any of the endings. I might have seen the... Oh, God. It's one of these games that opens up in like, yup, resolution 1024 by 768. Aw, man. Oh, boy. Alright, hold on. Let me fix this. Oop. Okay. Alright, let me just, Stanley Parable. We actually didn't instantly bleed viewers like I thought we would. That's kind of amazing. And scary. Let's see if it... Yep, okay. There we go. Okay. I've only heard of its name. I have no idea what it's about. Closed captioning? Nah, deaf people don't need deaf people don't need anything. They don't need any of the captions or whatever. But let's see. Okay. Advanced. Yeah, I can afford MSAA, I think. Wait for vertical sync. Ew. Ew! Oh man. Uh-oh. It's doing that thing again. You know the thing? You know that thing that it does? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? It's okay, I have no idea what I'm talking about either. It's doing that thing where it like stutters. Luckily I know how to fix it, kinda, sorta. That should fix it. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Let me, Dub's mic uninstalled life. Amazing. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully it's not choppy because when I tried to add it into a different scene, it decided, hey, let's just remove the mics. So, yeah. Uh-oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in
Dude, you sound like Gordon Freeman. Shut up.
on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
I should probably have the actual source enabled. You know, I think that's the important part. Great stream, right? Alright, let's try this again. Shh, it's okay, that didn't happen. Oh, I guess I don't get to see the intro again. Can we do that again? There we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number...
The first one didn't happen, shut up.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427, and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what...
Did you uninstall your visuals?
And
No.
in what order. This is what employee
I can't read that.
427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
You need an OBS tutorial? Hey, shut up!
One day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Uh-oh.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Oh no.
Complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself
This
unable...
legit looks like an introduction to an SCP
But as he
creepypasta.
came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hold on, how do I interact? Keys, WSD, okay, control. Use item, I see, okay. Right. Alright. Why does he make clicking sounds? But, yeah. Okay, so. We will inevitably disobey the voice. The question is, how long will that be? Mouse oh, that's disabled. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, we can't jump, so that makes sense, though. Let me in! Let me in!
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Shut up! Alright. So, we're inevitably going to break the rules somewhere. What? Oh, I see, okay. I thought that was like
Stanley
a...
went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Shut up!
Did it advance the story in any way?
Shut up! I want to push the buttons, and I want to find out... I want to click the things. It didn't advance the story.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Shut up! I want to click. I want to go inside. That. Man, they're all locked.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Not fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love how the narrator is like, oh crap. The Stanley's just dumb, folks. Let me in.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Give me coffee.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah. Stanley... there it is. Stanley unzipped...
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Wow, okay. Just kinda... all his co-workers left because he's weird.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Stanley then went back to his desk to resell children's playing cards that he bought at MSRP. I'm gonna sit here just because the narrator doesn't want me to.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I don't wanna. This is like ignoring the GPS. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Jeez, shut up. Oh, it's so mean. It was National No SpongeBob Day in the office, and Stanley had clearly forgotten. No, Stanley was SpongeBob. I need a key card for that. That or I just can't get in there at all, but hey, what do I know? I'm dumb. Penalty for do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. You'll die, and you'll owe $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid!
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Oh, yeah?
Chance.
Fine. I'm listening. Uh-oh. He just stopped talking. He's not even dealing with me anymore.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Huh. Well, red, yeah. Just like a communist would want!
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm not a commie!
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so bad?
Ha ha!
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Yes.
Chosen world. Don't let me stop you.
Where's the mod where the narrator is Michael Rosen? Hey, you jumped, you didn't die, and you still owe $5,000.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken
Whoops.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Specifically
Time
for
into
you.
that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help
Yep.
me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Don't send me through a red door.
Stab in the dark at a new
The
design.
communist
Give me
door.
some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Yeah.
Leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I want to see. It looks like the Shrek door. Break it open and All-Star starts playing.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay. I don't know. It's the...
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings?
Oh!
Do that, yes? Wonderful.
Cry! Whatever.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Okay.
Take a look.
What?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Give it a solid 3 or color yellow range rating. You know what? I'm gonna give this one a color green range rating.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give
If
it
you
some
get the
views.
joke, then you win a
You wouldn't
medal.
mind taking a look at it, would you?
Oh,
Perfect.
sure.
Let me boot it up.
Oh, okay. What?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
I
I
see.
think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Uh-huh.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Suffer. Burn.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Bye.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Destroy the child.
This seems like it'll work.
The fire is in my left ear. Uh-oh.
Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
Yes.
A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Yes.
But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
It's a Minecraft stream.
Be enough. Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
This is just another Minecraft stream. I love it.
What does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed
It looks like shit.
in inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Nah, I like it out here. Change the title, dub. No. I'm not going in. Narrator sucks at building. Yeah. Should be in the thumbnail. Just trick everyone into thinking it's a Minecraft stream. No god voice telling me to go in. Wow, the clouds even move. Crazy. What happens if we... Is the sun moving as well? Does that mean it can theoretically become, like, night? You want to stick around and find out, or do you want to just get on with it? See, I can't tell because of the clouds. Like, the clouds are kind of tricking me. Yeah, I think it's just an illusion. I don't think the sun's moving. Whatever. Alright.
Isn't it grand?
Yes.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
What?
Diamond everything. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Stanley, we have to go mining.
Okay.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. I can't jump. Can't mine either. Some people just tuning in will be like, why is he playing Minecraft? This isn't what I signed on for.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear.
Oh.
Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Uh-oh. WTF is going on. So we back in the Oh no. Oh no.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love...
No. Nuh-uh.
Trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find
Oh no.
what the hell this is.
Oh no. I don't want to be here. Oh no. It's just Portal.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Shut up!
Genius.
Die.
Actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the...
What? Just kind of like, okay, I'll just go down here. Where am I? Oh. I went down too many layers! Hey guys, I'm in the back rooms. I'm in the back rooms, guys. Yeah, it's one of those back rooms games. I love how the narrator just gave up. He's just not even saying a word. Dub, rename the stream going to multiple games Evil Woody Edition. I would, but nah. Oh god. I can't get into any of these rooms. I wonder if he would have warped me to a different game. Who knows? This isn't my computer. But hey, I found the computer room! Welcome to Limbo, right? Sure wish I had a flashlight button right now, that'd be great, but hey, what do I know? That's actually a reference to the original...
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
Yeah.
And in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon
disobedience.
what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
You need me.
The chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
It's a reference to the original
Once this
Half-Life 2
ends,
mod.
after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Jump scare.
I can wait.
God, don't say that. I just warped back to the beginning. Amazing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Shut up. I'm not listening to you again.
When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley...
When Stanley came open to... or came to a fork in the doors.
To admire it. Wow. Yes.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Negatory! No, sir!
Following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, watch this, bro. Hey, watch this, bro.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
yeah,
he leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Amazing. So he got... Huh? This is different. What's it trying to say? What's it telling me? Wait, no, let me back.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Why are there papers everywhere?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh? Where are there papers? Papers, please. This is not... Oh god, I was like, oh no, did I lock myself out of there? That's creepy. Why are there so many papers?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
No, I want to investigate. There's more papers.
Stopped by the employee lounge.
Maybe it's just
to admire
a thing.
The lounge was sublime.
There's more papers.
But eager to get back.
I don't know. Maybe this isn't a typical amount of papers. They were celebrating your jumping off the platform. Oh, goody. Thanks. Everyone wants me to jump off platforms in real life. That's understandable.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Fine, yes, I'll listen to you.
Enemy. Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been
G-Man at the end, imagine.
All this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Logie, why aren't you listening to the narrator?
Every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Who's her? I'll listen to her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Ah, yeah, who is she? I better see the biggest bazongas. I mean the biggest sorry. Where is she? Where is Big Booba? I no see. I only see boxes. Is she in here? Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Okay.
Reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hi. It's Rosalina. I wish. Well.
Stanley, is that you?
Yeah.
Come on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go.
I'm locked in place.
I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Ah!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Let me out!
Make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on.
Come inside. That's what I want. Sorry. You know what? No.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Whatever. Fine. What do you want me to see?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
You know, I'd still hit it. Sorry. I don't want to press B on my keyboard. You can't... Actually, you can make me, apparently, because... Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Wow!
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Which 8? Well, not that 8.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands.
I hate
It was wonderful.
I hate.
Each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Eat a dick.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
What?
First, he
Where'd
imagined
TV go?
while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Sorry. Press 8 to spend time with the boys. What boys?
He went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one
Let me
path,
out.
an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
What?
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Why is it so hard hearing you be more vulgar?
And he
Vulgar, bled. What happened?
Parable.
9 to tell your kids a story. Oh, well, I have to make the kids first. You know what? Chat, look away. Hold on. Sorry. Stop.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer.
Spending time with the boys.
Mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 8 to tell your wife you love her. Alright, listen, honey, you know, they're not the biggest ever, but you know what? We'll make do with what we've got.
But there is...
Ah!
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Honey! You turned into a desk!
The more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press 2 to go to sleep. Oh.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. She turned into a table. Look, Stanley, I turned myself into a table. Sorry. Now we're waiting here. There. Stanley was then made a moderator on Discord work. Oh! Honey, I've turned myself into a desk. I'm desk wife! How's your day going, chat? Is it going good? The clock moves. Indeed it does. It does indeed move. Nope, we're sitting here. I'll tell you what, I'll give it another 45 seconds. I'm doing mediocre. 6.5 hours later. What's wrong, Rick? And then Rick decided he would like to tell Dub and the entire chat what was wrong. I'm joking. Count the tiles on the ceiling. Hey, does this feel like school to anyone else? Feels like school to me. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Yep, okay, that looks about right. Then there's these ones that are like cut off. Fine, you win.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
Don't say curse words. Fuck. Press K to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die!
Pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
And then Stanley went back to his plantation. Hello? Narrator? Huh?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
What?
Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent.
Yeah?
The order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay. Awesome. That was different. Oh god, it's creepy without the narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. You know what? No. Entering the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I'm doing this
Perhaps he
again.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Where are my boxes?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Plot twist, this is G-Man Discord mod office building. What?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Give me my boxes!
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else...
Yeah, blah blah.
But the
Uh-huh.
fact is that the story... What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yeah, you just did something bad to me.
Of this, but I really do want to help you.
Liar.
Do something beautiful.
Liar.
Let me prove it.
You know what?
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
I'll trust you this time.
Through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Uh-huh.
See that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Liar.
The problem is all these choices.
You told me to please die.
Trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing
What?
right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
Oh no.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Huh? Huh? I think that please die thing was like... wait, what? Huh?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What? What the fuck?
Here.
Whoa! Space!
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel...
Gotta see it. So it's space! Space!
feel...
Space! Space! Well, say goodbye to the bitrate, chat. Whoa, bro! This is trippy! Like Scoob! This is so trippy, Scoob! What's going on, Scoob? Scoob, did you put stuff in the Scooby snacks again, Scoob? Whoa, Scoob! Does he know about the jumps are that would soon happen? What? The final front. Alright, what's through this door?
No, wait. Where are you going?
Do you want me to go back out? I mean, it's pretty out there, but...
Right. Where were we?
But I know this is an illusion. I want to explore the stars, not just look at it! Until I get a spaceship, I'm not returning. Huh? okay. Still not returning. Like Scooby, it was a good idea to snort those Scooby snacks!
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh no, that sucks. Don't worry, I know how to reset us back to where we were. Don't worry, narrator. You can trust me.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, see, I almost feel bad. But he also said, please die, so obviously not bad enough. Oh. Boy, it would sure suck if, like, I died.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
No! I'm going to jump! Do a flip!
No!
What?
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Why don't you try using your Deus Ex Huh? What? Okay. Why don't you use your Deus Ex Machina powers? Oh, that's bright.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy.
No, I want to explore the stars.
Moving. We just have to stop moving.
Hey, Luigi, I found out about this tomboy bee thing. Mario, I don't know who that tomboy bee thing is. Luigi, her name Wah! I don't. What? Okay.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Sure there is! Like death.
No. No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Use your Deus Ex Machina powers, then I'll believe you. Do it! Do it!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
Nope. I'm gonna...
My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yes.
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Absolutely.
Really willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy?
Uh-huh.
Reading the situation correctly?
Yep.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
He sounds so
You
upset.
wanted to make a choice after all.
Yep.
Well, this one is yours.
Yeah. I make my own choices. Now I perish.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Huh? What? This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Huh?
He decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is a bit different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
Fine.
Yet there was not a single person here.
Tips for not getting fired.
In a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. I don't like how... Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. See, why don't I believe that? Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Ooh, we really advanced in the world. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Jesus. What do people want? Rate of increased graphs per slide. What? Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your Boss Appreciation Specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined toward conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict with, darn it. What are your dreams for the future? Talk radio, nature, mitosis, transcend, chart, success, blah, blah, blah. Less air, pollution, tips for not getting fired. Okay, this is loot. Don't get fired. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. Oh man, this hurts. Oh, okay. Bi-quarterly post-review review. We need less reviews. 402 and 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. What? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Yeah, they've got to have, like, Among Us all over it. It's got to be in the shape of, like, funny. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net. Some sort of child trap. Work harder, hard worker. Teenagers, space between the teenagers, a lot of percent. Size of demographic, okay. Throw something in the ideas bin. That's a recycle bin. No more bin/trash cans. Renaming of the ideas bin. Firing of me. Let's see. What do people want? Things. Happy feelings. Mike James, you are fired. You're fired! Money, more money, things but with money to buy more things, graphs about things and money. We have our new product, ladies and gents. Oh wait, no one's here. Target demographic, teenagers. What is hot? Profits, spelled wrong, profits. Stripes. Requires more secondary research. Colored in segment. The stock market is somewhere here. Let's see what else we've got here. Meeting room. We're broke Wednesday. Financial panic meeting. Oh no. Boss's inspection. Legal. Office efficiency. Oh, I thought that said office enticement. Termination Tuesdays. Marketing Mondays. Mergers. Pranking Floor 5 meeting. What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about this meeting. Office party. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Who's the whiteboard manager? Rip. Franz? Who's Franz? Cabal. Group planning. Yes. Targets. Push for funding for R&D of research and development of a new coffee machine. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Now he likes the closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper. Synergizing guy. Wow, I do feel like I'm at work and it sucks. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of redacted. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda. Refleet. Future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. What? Creepy. Okay, last one. To do, synergize core value expenditure. Shift global market. Parad. Monetize free to play. Oh god, oh god, it's a mobile game company. Run. Whoa.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here.
Building a
No path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Staying in the broom closet.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I guess you could say Stanley's in the closet.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because I feel like it. So this is how Raid Shadow Legends was developed. Yes.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Correct.
I said Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Blah, blah, blah.
Not to mention it.
I'm staying here. I was gonna say staying in the closet, but
This is somehow its own branching path.
yes.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Oh, did you get
Find this concerning.
the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending is my favorite.
Ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That's drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I'm British, innit? That's what you sound like.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
It's Tuesday, innit?
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
At least I don't get shot up in me maths class.
The person at this computer is dead. He or she
Blah.
has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Drown in it! Oi, 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 do you have a broom closet license? I can't believe Broom Closet is British. He was my favorite character. Was. That, like, implies that, like, you know, he's not your favorite character anymore because, oh, he's British. Nope, 0 out of 10. Did you get the broom closet ending?
Second player, it's good to have you on. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Correct.
There's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I want to go down to hell! On second thought, nope, I'm joking. I didn't think it would actually bring out they wouldn't actually roll out the hell lights.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
Okay, you know what? That's actually a good possibility. Why is there a car down here?
Stanley pondered this. He began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Simply repeating.
Existential crisis time!
Too strange, this can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
I'm dreaming!
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Space! The final frontier!
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
I want to float again.
About a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Spit!
Very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. Could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley
No, shut up!
Awake right now, as he's ever been in his life.
Shut up!
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars?
Yeah, exactly.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That it was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press.
Wake up, Mr. Freeman.
The fresh.
Wake up, Sorry.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Dub, stop trying to be funny. It's flat out cringy.
And my job. All I want is my life.
Okay, thanks. I mean, I'm gonna try to be funny anyway, because you can just leave if you don't like it.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Crap.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me.
Oh, it's the hell lights! Let me out!
And everything went black.
Uh-oh. No, I am not a fake. I'm typing this on my new channel. This
is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Uh-oh.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Uh-oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body...
Well, if you aren't a fake, you know...
talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the street.
I still think that's a fake Logan, but still, if that isn't, you know...
For just a
I guess I
few
appreciate
moments,
it.
She considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
He's obviously
Everyone
crazy.
knows what crazy people look like.
Thank you for always reviewing my content, even though in
She
your
thought
eyes it
to
wasn't the
herself
best.
how lucky she was to be normal.
And that would be great to hear from the real Logan. But of course, the real Logan would know my Instagram and message me on
It
there.
was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
So yeah,
Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest.
and the real Logan would
She had no
message me that on
There
Instagram.
was only a moment
But,
that she stood there,
yeah.
staring down
Okay,
at
I'll
the
shut
body.
up.
And then she turned and ran.
Okay. Hi again.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Yep.
Can you verify that this is correct?
Why is he hopping concrete?
Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
You're welcome. Alright, pick the door on the left.
Stanley came
I
to the
get
set of
it.
2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Oh, I see. Insanity. Wait, what? Alright, this time I'm just gonna go straight into the next room.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Nope.
office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? Or
I want happiness in my future. Wait, call back!
his boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe
Uh-oh.
I am crazy.
No.
My co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence.
No.
Single moment,
Uh-oh.
no reason at all.
Oh, no.
It made any logical sense.
Oh, okay,
And
here
as
we
Stanley
go.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Uh,
Why couldn't he see his
oh.
when he looked down? Why did
No.
his clothes automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter,
Okay. I think we can, yeah, let's just kind of restart.
all of his coats
Ah.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
Well,
to go to the meeting room.
I got those boxes I ordered. All 1,000 of, over 1,000 of them. Yep. Those are boxes, alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. Any more boxes?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Endless nameless loop number 7, let's go.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Your box is finally shipped.
Case, Stanley
Yup.
walked upstairs
Just boxes, mind you.
office.
What's that strange noise? Whatever. Okay. Those won't open. I only really got one way to go.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
You're in G-Man's Chinese factory box
Stanley
room.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Uh-huh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad,
Yep.
knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination.
Yeah.
If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845. Two, 8, 4, 5. Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just
Whoa!
by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story.
Whoa, crazy.
Do.
Whoa, bro, that's crazy. Oh wait, 1987. Yeah, we gotta try that one. Huh, that didn't work. Oh no, jump scare! I'm joking. Wow, very professional. Sewage. I can't read that. Okay, amazing. Yep, this certainly looks like it is or was at the very least. I don't know if it's still in the source engine, but I know it was at one point. Someone told me it was like ported over to like Unity, I think, or something. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Uh-oh. Oh. Alright. There's nothing there, I don't think. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me just make sure. B-17 Bomber, that's the code. B-17 Bomber. B-17 Bomber. Sorry. Uh-oh. Was that the door of 87?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
Yeah.
Of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I can make my own decisions, including ignoring the
He walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. I want this one.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Talk like Donald Duck.
Behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point,
I'm sorry.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward, and
I can't say gamers as Donald. Spooky. Spooky, scary. Was that the Duck of 87? Oh hey, I didn't die. Uh-oh.
as the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see.
Let me out!
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Let me out!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But it was not to be! That's it.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, there's a wall here. Amazing. You are a toy!
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
That's eerie. Nature paintings. I like this. Anyway. Frankly, I like all of this. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. This is like a museum. Pacing of this opening section was important to get right. Yes, those are indeed filing cabinets. Eh! Oh well. The office. Button sounds. Selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. I like this one. Was that the expected FNAF game of 2023? What? Oops. Oops. Solitaire! You're not even connected to any power. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think I've been... Wait, I probably have been in there, actually. September 2012, we submitted Stanley Parable to Greenlight. Larger! Words! Words! End up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too joking on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Aww. Alien base. Awesome. Dear narrator, will Stanley Parable have infinite quests? How many endings at this? What is your message for today? Sent from my iPad, what? $111 $2,800. Congratulations! In line with our previous announcement regarding that ongoing promotion, here is the resultant attached file. Open it carefully and see the How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? Please partner with me in a very rewarding business venture. Details will be sent to you if you're interested. Treat as important, not spam. What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. Will that 111 $2,800 be important? Please, I would like to keep this proposal as a top secret and delete it if you are not interested, and get back to me something in Hong Kong where I'm a bank director. Playing a Stanley Parable help me make friends. I don't have any friends. Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I don't... Why? Okay. Any other messages? Are you a rock? As a matter of fact, everyone is a rock deep in their hearts. That's a phone and a pencil sharpener. Wow, the lounge looks like a lounge. Minus the lounge bits. The apartment timer. In our previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Interesting. Alright, resets, I see. We also want the option of the player falling to their death. Ending through. I haven't seen this area. Or maybe I have. I feel like I'm unintentionally spoiling a bunch of things for myself. Yeah, I'm definitely just spoiling a ton of stuff for myself. Whoops. Exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I like the girl narrator better. She sounds more like someone I would bet.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Oof. Amazing. Girl narrator sounds attractive. Girl narrator sounds like a secretary. Kinda does, actually. So do I... So, Alright. Remind me not to commit death this time.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Alright. Yes, Stanley chose the door
Stanley
on the
came to a
left.
set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Uh-oh.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Yep. You pissed the narrator off. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to this time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Ooh. Touch.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh no.
Have the strength to find out.
Nope. Sure don't. I'm leaving again. Alright, we'll see you later, Diggin. I hope you have a good day. Touch.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true
Fired.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I wish I could quick save because I want to see what happened if I fell.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Whoa.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. This is why I'm being carted along.
To believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never!
No.
Wasn't it?
Bro, that's crazy.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Mind control status.
Emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Yeah.
He would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I will Bored by... I don't know. I don't remember the whole thing. Five. Three. Haha, I know how to count. I don't know how to. I'm joking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, that did nothing. Mind controls idle, I'll give you.
At last he found the source of the room's power. He knew it was his duty, his obligation.
Yep.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself, is that...
Yes!
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Uh-oh.
And that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode.
Uh-oh.
The entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it?
Uh-oh!
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I would like to disable the bombs.
I'd like to know where your co-workers are.
Yeah.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
What?
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Uh-oh.
To say this, though, this
I've got no time.
rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of it.
I've got no time to... Sorry.
Control wrested away from you. It's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Wow.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen.
Shut up.
On every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Once
Yes.
solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
To perish.
Stanley.
You will perish with me,
Quite a disappointment.
fool.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Fine.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
Fine. We'll sit here. See.
The clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment I fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Cool. Well, one nuke later. Oh, we're just jumping straight into...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Oh. Great. You know, I thought he was bluffing. I was like, nah, he's not gonna blow me up, but he did.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
You unlocked Luigi! Alright. I think I'm gonna end things off here. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I am going to be uploading that first bit of the stream right after this is done. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end off this stream. I will probably play the Stanley Parable. I wouldn't say this week, but certainly sometime next week. Yeah, because it's really good. I genuinely enjoyed that. You know, walking simulators aren't generally my thing, but that's, you know, that was, yeah. Ooh, achievement unlocked, 1 out of 10. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Great. 69.2% of players have this achievement. Amazing. Anyway, yeah. I think that's about it. Thank y'all for watching. Bye. Bye.